Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is Gail, and today I have a very exciting video for y'all. This is going to be my first ever YouTube hop, and I was invited by Amy L here on YouTube. She's also on Instagram as Amy L Crafts, and I will have everybody linked down below once this video is finished. Now I'm just now starting, and the whole point of this YouTube hop is to alter something that costs less than $5. So something from the Dollar Tree, the dollar spot. And the item I have picked is the Tolsby Frame from Ikea. These are 99 cents. I will try to remember to link them down below, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what they look like inside the package. They are 99 cents. You will find them. Ikea does have a frame section, and you will find them there. And you can always get online and check your Ikea's availability. They've never been out of these to my experience. They always have a ton of them. I usually pick up at least 4 of them every time I go to Ikea. Now I do live in the northern suburbs of Atlanta, so I'm about, 35 minutes from Ikea. So if I lived further, I would probably buy 10 at a time. I love them so much. And if you've been following me, you would have seen the ones I made for Halloween. But just real quick to go through everyone that is in this YouTube hop. It is Amy L is hosting it. She's the one that invited me, and she's on Instagram and YouTube. Diane, who on Instagram, she is at Palm8, and on YouTube, she is Palm88Palm. We have Emily from Instagram. Her, everybody's on Instagram and YouTube, obviously, because this is YouTube Hop. So we have Handmade with Love, Emily. And her YouTube channel is Handmade with Love. We have Angela, who was Love Pink Dragonflies on Instagram and YouTube. We have Patty from Mommy and Me Crafts, and on YouTube, she is Patty space Mommy and Me Crafts. And then we have Wanda from Wandy's Sweets, and her YouTube channel is also called Wandy's Sweets. But I will have everyone linked down below once this video goes public and is live. But I just wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to all those girls, and you will have to, watch their videos. This is the hop, so you'll have to go and watch all their videos. I will be giving away this project once it is completed, and I have some more goodies that I will be giving away. So basically, this is a Tolsby frame, and I'm using Splendor. Obviously, I cannot spray paint inside, so I have gone ahead and spray painted the frame. I ran out of spray paint right as I was finishing the base, so I will either fix this or just get a separate base, and I'll get another new one and then spray paint just the base of that if I can't fix this. But it's a handmade item. It is not going to be perfect, obviously, and that is on the back. But I will, like I said, I will either fix it or spray paint a new base, but the top is fine, so that's okay. But I want to go ahead and just film the rest of the process for this video. The size of the frame is a 4 by 6, excuse me. So that's what I cut my paper down to, exactly 4 by 6, and it fits perfectly. And it does come with 2 of these little divider things, but I have taken one out. I probably should put it in here, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what I did with it. So I have just spray painted this gold and cut my paper down to 4 by 6, and that's all I've done so far. So let's just get right into it. If you are going to watch all of the videos in the hop, and you are subbed to my channel, and you are subbed to the other girls, and you leave a comment here, I will be giving away this project to one of the commenters. So I believe that's how it's going to work. Like, if it isn't, I will definitely edit right here in the video. I will leave a note or whatever I need to do. But these are the other items I am going to give away with my altered frame. So I will be giving you this project, and then I'm going to give you your own Tolsby frame to alter, and then I am going to give you the Splendor. This is a new one, and it is the Splendor 6x6 paper pad. I love it. It is double-sided, and it's really good quality cardstock. I haven't really worked with my mind's eye too much before I bought the Splendor collection. You will get this pack of 24 double-sided journaling cards that coordinate obviously with the Splendor collection, and this pack of planner stickers. So that is what I will be giving away. It's not a super huge, it's probably like a $10 value plus my little, excuse me, my phone went off. The little frame that I'm going to make. Just for the sake of this project, I am going to go ahead and just unscrew this. Like I said, I have to fix this little mishap or do another bottom. And you know what? These frames are only $1. If it doesn't work out, you know, you can just do another one. It's $1. So basically, if you had seen the ones I did at Halloween, I tried to use a matte black spray paint and it would not work on this frame. The frame is like slick, so it bubbled. So when I did the Halloween one, I used acrylic paint. So I was thinking I would have to do the same thing for this. So I busted out my acrylic paint and I tried putting it on here and it was not working at all. So I just wouldn't wash it off in the sink. You know, it's acrylic paint, it'll wash off. And I went ahead and spray painted it. And the gold spray paint worked amazingly. And I'll try to remember to link which spray paint I did use. So basically now what I'm going to do, my glue gun is all heated up. I'm just going to go through my stash. I'm going to use mostly the elements from the Splendor collection, but I want to have some other texture in there. So I'm going to use a couple things from my stash, and the things that I had picked out from my stash are these. I have some Prima Flowers here. These are Prima Flowers that I got at Hobby Lobby. And these are also from Hobby Lobby, but they are the Paper Studio flowers that will go half price sometimes. So actually these are leftover. These were a gift from a friend. She needed some crafty help decorating her cap from when she graduated from nursing school. So everything she had left over, she just gave me. So these have been in my stash and I'm excited to use them. Obviously I had my own 6x6 paper that I was using and I already picked my paper. I love the florals in this collection, but since I'm going to be decorating it with so many florals, I wanted to go with something else. And I really just fell in love with the words. I don't know. I just really like the way it looked. And once I start embellishing it, I might choose to go another route with the paper. So I'm going to keep that handy. I'm going to try to stay in frame. If you can see my masking tape here, I'm very sorry, but that's how I know I'm in frame. And this is my little stash of Splendor ephemera and scraps. And I have some standouts and stuff in here. So I am excited. Okay. So basically I'm just going to go through here and just see what I think looks okay. I love the bees. Now, since it's going to be a lot of flowers, I'm probably going to be using the bees. I love the bees. I'm going to keep those out. So I'm just going to kind of play around and see what looks good. I'll probably be using some of the bigger pieces and some of the smaller pieces, or maybe even some of the frames. I love this like embroidery. They don't have a round frame though. So I'm just going to kind of go through here and see what I like. These do have a vintagey feel. I don't think I'm going to use these little vintage pieces though in my project. I do like these flowers. I love this piece is beautiful. This piece is also beautiful, but it's about the same size, but it has the stem. So I don't know if that's going to work, but I like that piece. I'm going to leave it out. I think that's when they gave me 2 of these. I don't think they're supposed to be 2. They were stuck together. So, you know, maybe I could use this frame, but I already have black and white on there. So I'm just going to kind of go through and see what I am liking here. Oh, here's a pink frame. But then what am I going to put in the frame? I guess I could put one of the sentiments. That's not going to fit. There's a couple little tags. Oh, I do like the flower box. Ooh, the swan is pretty too. Anytime I do the swans, I always am inspired by Mrs. Everly. So Tina always uses like a little, makes it look like a beautiful little watery environment. But I really don't have a lot of room to work with this on this frame, so I think I will not use this Fabulous. It takes up too much room. But I do like these little vintagey flowers. I don't know if, see, that has, I guess I could cut that out. So I'm liking the swan. I'm really liking the flower box. I like this piece as well. So far, these are my favorite floral pieces. So I'm going to keep these out. Over here, let's see. So these are my likes. I already have black and white words, so I don't think I'm going to be using black and white elements. Here's a banner. I just love the colors in this collection. Now this sentiment looks like it's going to be the right size, so I'm going to hold on to that. I think I might be using that sentiment. I just love the florals in this collection. Are so beautiful. I love the colors. And I like that some of them are like drawn and some of them look like pictures. So it's just a really cool effect. And I think this would work well like with the all heart too. I might stick this with my all heart. So I'm getting the florals that I like, that I might use. This is a small one. I might need that as an accent piece. That's just kind of too big. I'm not feeling that vibe for this project. That has a stem. I'm not going to be able to use that. Oh, here's another swan. And it is smaller. Some greenery. I might use that. Some more bees. I love the flippin' bees. So here's some more greenery. So I'm just going to keep everything separated over here. So I have some greenery. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. Okay. I don't know if I'm liking with the stems though. I don't think I'm going to use the one with the stems. Okay, so we're getting there. This piece I think is too small. It doesn't really match the rest of them. Fun, I might be able to use that. That's small. Okay, and then some more greenery. Okay, so this, oh, I love the bird. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to be working with. I just don't know if the swan is going to work for this project, even though it is beautiful. Get over there, bee. And then I have some green. I just don't like this green with that gold. All right, so I think these are pieces I'm going to use. And then I have these standouts here too, which, like I said, I'm not really going to go with the florally so much. I think I'm going to use this one. I do like the tag, but I think for this project, I'm just going to go with like a floral frame. So let's see what I can come up with. I'm just going to stick this right there for the time being, or set it upside down. Let's see. So I did kind of experiment to see. Let's see here. All right. I just love this piece. If I can use this and the swan, because this swan is smaller. Swan or birds and bees? I don't know. It's floral. I do like this one. And my flowers, which I do. Oh, they're here. I really think I definitely want to use one of these bigger ones. I really like this one. Sorry if I'm going to be quiet during this part. I might speed it up. I'm not really sold on the swan. I think it kind of gets lost. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit. Now, if this was the greenery, I really think it should go kind of like this. I really like the pink and the blue and the pink and the blue, but maybe I need some of this greenery. That is kind of a lot going down on the bottom. So I need to draw the eye back up. Does the lovely get lost on the black and white? Do I need to back this? I hate to use glitter cardstock when I have a matte metallic gold here. So I'm wondering if I should back it up and fussy cut it. Let's see what I have here. Let's just see what I have in my little basket o' scraps. Let's just see what I think it would look like if I did attach it to here and kind of fussy cut around it. Let's see if I'm feeling the vibe. I know this is super awkward. I've never really done a process video. I don't know that I love it. Now, if I do decide to use this, obviously I will go back and fussy cut it into a better shape. But let's just see if I like it backed on the gold. I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to leave it. Less is more sometimes, you know? I might pop him up on pop dots. Oh no. Oh, I have one left. On pop dots. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. I guess I could just go ahead and put it on silent. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. These bees are so flippin' cute. 3 bees? 3 bees is probably enough. Okay. I'm really happy with that. I don't know if you guys are like this, but sometimes I have to take a picture and look at it. So I like the bottom so far, but I don't know if I want to do okay, let's see what we got here. Bee on the left, bee on the right. I kind of like the bee on the right. So like this piece has some texture, these flowers have some texture. So I just kind of have to decide if I want to have, you know, this texture go this way. I know I'm a weirdo that I have to look at the picture, but no, I like it like this. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down. And as you guys can see, this was a super quick project. Obviously I can't spray paint the frame inside. Well, I could, but Probably wouldn't be a good idea. Oh, I forgot about the bird. Let's try the bird in here somewhere. It probably wouldn't be a good idea. Should I do the bird? I don't know. I kind of like the 3 bees, the rule of 3s. Let's do 3 bees. But I'm wondering if I have any stickles. Maybe I can stickle the wings of the bee. So I'm going to be right back. And I do have a microphone, so if you hear any kind of whatever, like bumping the microphone, I'm sorry. But I'm going to go get my stickles, and I will be right back. They're really not that far. So I'm going to leave you guys on. And the microphone just got caught up in my hair. So there we go. Now, I think, yeah, we need some stickles or some kind of other texture in here. I have, what do I have in here? Stickles. I'm just going to grab a bunch of stuff. And this is cherry. That will not work. I think I have pink enamel dots, but it looks like they are red. Okay. So let's see what I have here. This is kind of too green, too blue, too baby blue. I'm going to use the stickles. Right, let me get them going. Cute. The stickles will just give it that something extra. I'm probably off frame for this little bee. Sorry, but everyone knows how to use stickles. Just slap that stuff on. I'm going to let it dry for a second. And do I want to use stickles anywhere else? Maybe. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to get my enamel accents, and I'm going to add dewdrops. My glossy accents. I'm going to add dewdrops to these flowers. Okay. I haven't used this in a while. Let me be clogged. Come back to life, glossy accents. Ooh, hey. All right, so I'm just going to add some dewdrops here. Just, to give it that little something something. Just that little something extra. All right, so I think I'm really happy with it. Splendor is just a beautiful collection and a lot of fun to work with. Okay, so I need to be careful here because my stickles is not dry, nor are my dewdrops. But I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm just going to use hot glue for this. It is going to come off frame slightly, but I like that look. So I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see here where there's a little indentation in this leaf, I'm going to glue it there. And it's going to naturally want to lay there. So I'm going to go ahead. I already have my hot glue gun on. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I leave it on and it just stays on all the time. So I need to probably, something stuck to it. Where I know I'm going to glue it down first is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that because I knew I wanted this to go here. I know. I want that to go there. And for the rest of it, I'm probably going to glue on the actual frame. So I'm just going to lift it up where I know it'll still go. Oh, I almost have visible hot glue there. Ugh. And of course I touched my... No worries, we'll just put more on there. In the same exact spots. Now I should have done the glossy accents first and the stickles first, but I didn't think of it first. And every time you do a craft, you learn, and you just learn from experience, you know, that's just how it goes. I toyed with the idea of backing this lovely onto something, but I am not going to. And actually, I think for this, I'm just going to use good old glue stick. That way it won't bump up, if that makes any sense. With hot glue, you know, is not flat. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue stick this. Now I'm seeing a little piece where the punch out didn't come out, so I'm going to rip that off, or at least fold it down. And that's another thing with a glue stick, is you have a long time before it dries. So I'm just going to glue stick this bad boy up. If I'm out of frame, I apologize, but I believe we all know our way around a glue stick. Okay, so I'm pushing my paper down, all the way down, because I realize with gravity, like, it's going to be standing up, so I need to have it all the way down into the bottom of the frame. I'm trying to decide if I want to cover up this flower or not. Oh, now I'm covering up both of them. I think that's okay. Right there. I'm just going to go ahead and burnish it down and make sure that it's sticking where it needs to stick. Okay. Loving it so far. Now, I was going to put pink and then blue. Yeah, I kind of like the smaller one up top. So, let's get this baby down. Now, I should have put some foam dots under here, which I think I'm just going to leave it on the frame itself. I really don't think it's going to be falling off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so glitter really does come off there, doesn't it? I'm going to put the greenery on now. I feel like it just needs some greenery under here to, I don't know, complete the look, I guess. So I'm going to turn this towards me so I can see. Now I have to decide. No stringies. No stringies. I'm going to get my tweezers so that I can get my stringies out. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to glue this to this and then glue my greenery down. And then I'm going to get my little stringies, my glue stringies. This glue gun just always leaves stringies. It doesn't matter what kind of glue I use. I get stringies all the time. All right, so now I'm going to place my blue flower right about here. I think I'm going to So I'm going to keep those greens that it came with on. I feel like this green is kind of clashing with the green of my collection. So I'm going to pull that off. And I think I'm going to place it right there. Okay. So, right about here. You know, this one, maybe I will put a... This is going to do right here. My little foam dot. And then I'm going to glue onto that foam dot. Yeah, putting the foam dot under there was a good idea, because this kind of has, it's not going to get scrunched down. Perfect. And actually this was just on here with the foam dot, so I believe I'm going to hot glue that foam dot to the flower. Loving it so far. I don't know if the camera is picking up on any of this. Now I am going to go ahead, oops, there's a super stringy. I am going to go ahead and hot glue this as well. And I'm going to glue the frame because I'm going to want to be able to place this. I just messed up my stickles on this guy. I really should have done the stickles first. If you do this, do your stickles first. But it's all good. I'm just slapping more on there. Call it a day. Okay, and this one, looks like I scrunched my stickles on this one too. So many fails, but this is how crafting goes, you know? This one was just a small amount of stickles anyway, because it's really not much wing to work with here. So now I have to decide where I want this one. Probably somewhere like here, because I'm going to have the big one here. So and maybe I should have put that up on Pop Dots, but I did not. So now this one is still wet, so I'm going to be careful with it. How did I have it in the picture? Like this. I like that. So much stringies. Okay, let me get my stringy out. All right, so I'm going to try to get all my stringies. I love it. I might need one more. I wish I had another one of these, but smaller. I do have one more. I could put it right there. I feel like it'll drown the bee out. I wish I had one that was smaller. Let me check my stash. Let's see what I got in the way of paper flowers. I don't know, I just feel like this one matches it so perfectly. And sometimes less is more. And I just, you know what? I already have so much going on down here. But you know what I could have done? Is put this up here. I gotta put this here. And then the bee. Is that going to be too much? Wow, how many times am I going to mess up my stickles? But that's okay. More glitter everywhere. More glitter everywhere. Sometimes you need to learn to just leave it alone. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave this over here to dry. And while I play and decide if I want this up here. Because I could put the flower up here and the bee under that, if that makes sense. Or is that going to be too much going on? Sorry I'm quiet for this part. I'm really just trying to finish up my design here. And I have lots of natural light coming in right now, so I'm sorry for the shadows. My lighting I'm using is not really doing great. So I'm going to take a picture and see what I like best. I don't know why I have to do that. I just like to see how it translates in photos. I kind of like the flower up here because I feel like it just kind of completes the look. But I wish I had a smaller one. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it at just the bee. Because I just don't think I can get this right. Maybe if I try to smoosh it down. I like the idea of the flower there, but I just don't think it's working out. This flower is kind of smushed. I'm just going to go back to just bee. Back to the original plan. Ain't that how she goes sometimes? I'm going to put a lot of hot glue so maybe it'll puff it up just a little bit. Oh, stringy. To give it just a little dimension there. All right. So that is it. For the purpose of the video, I really am tempted to go ahead and put it back on the stand and show you what it looks like completed. But I'm going to go ahead and just let everything dry, everything that I had on there. I'm going to let it dry, and I believe I'm going to call it a day. So as you can see, since that was in real time, this was a pretty easy project and quick. So, I mean, as long as you can spray paint and hot glue stuff, you're good to go. And this would be so beautiful with so many collections. You know, you don't have to use gold. You could spray paint pink, silver, you know, there's endless combinations. And the frame is white, so you could still, you know, do white. But I really love the gold. I think it's beautiful. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And I really, really hope that whoever wins this beauty will proudly display it in their craft room and think of me whenever they see it. I had a lot of fun making this, and I'm really humbled and honored that Amy asked me to be a part of this hop. I am really enjoying all the friendships that I have made in this Happy Meal journey. Now, I started out my Happy Meal, I started out doing TNs, and then I got placed into a swap. And I believe this was on Facebook, and I got placed into a swap with Shamika, who is Meekaboo32. I talk about her all the time because she's my crafty BFF. And we got paired up, and we just hit it off. We are BFF for life now. And she was the first person I ever did a Happy Meal swap with. So she will always just, you know, hold that special place in my heart. And I just love doing the Happy Meal. Everything I have ever received just has so much love and talent poured into it that I'm just so grateful for all of the creations that people have taken the time to lovingly make for me. It just is really honoring and humbling. I'm trying to decide if I need to use this little bee. I think 3 bees is probably good. Do I need another bee? I think 3 bees is probably good. 4, probably overkill, right? Get off there, bee. Now my bee is stuck. But as I was saying, I digress. I am just really thrilled to be a part of this community. My channel is small, you know, I'm hoping this YouTube hop will help me get over 200 subbies, but honestly, I'm not doing this to be monetized or to become big time or for recognition or anything like that. I'm doing it because it's really fun. I'm loving it, and it's just for my love of crafting. I love crafting. I love sharing what I have made, and I love sharing what other people have made for me. And I really just appreciate the time that you take out to watch my videos. It means so much to me. And thank you for taking the time out to watch and comment and interact with me. I really do appreciate it so much. And I hope that everyone has a great rest of the day. Have a great crafty day. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to go below in the info box in the description and go ahead and click on all the other videos and give those a watch so you can get entered into the giveaways for all of these projects these lovely ladies are making. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.